Hello, I'm fiction author Scott Sigler, and today is what we authors call a book birthday. Why? Because it's April 3rd, 2018, and my book, EARTHCORE, is out in print. This book was actually out as an ebook and an audiobook since May of 2017. We're just finally getting the print version out. So I'm going to call up a couple of random reviews from Audible and Goodreads and Barnes & Noble and let you people hear what some of the other readers have to think about this lovely, lovely tome. First of all, we have Twinkle8722 at Audible, who says, enjoyed the story and the reading was outstanding. The only problem I had with this book was the obscene and offensive language. Every once in a while, okay, but this book was loaded with the worst cursing and obscenities. Ooh, geez. Wish Audible gave some kind of rating for this as a warning. I would have never purchased and become involved in the story if I had known this in advance. Kept hoping the language would improve. Instead, it seemed to get worse. Maybe I am old-fashioned, but I do not enjoy listening to such foul language. Well, Twinkle8722, awful sorry about that. A little bit of harsh language in my books, and hopefully you will know that next time when you buy one, and you'll be prepared for the onslaught. But glad you like the book. From DieFroggy242 at Audible, a great thriller. The narrator was exceptional. I listened at 1.5 speed, and it was perfect. Scott Sigler is the man. Well, what can I say? I'm thoroughly tickled that DieFroggy242 enjoyed this book so much. Let's go on to the next one. From Josiah at Audible, too much language with 3 exclamation points. I don't know if that was really necessary. Like the story, like the narrator, way too much foul and nasty language. Gonna have to delete this one. It's not, I mean, you paid for it. You don't necessarily have to delete it. You can just keep it. Maybe you'll enjoy the next one I write if it doesn't have as much language. Here's a new one from KIPPERSNACK at Amazon. I had never read Scott Sigler until EARTHCORE, which from its description pushed all my right buttons. I'm definitely going to read more after this one. Oh, sweet. Glad to hear that. Make no mistake, the dialogue makes this an R-rated book. However, after the first chapter, my reaction was, wow. I was hooked and felt that wow throughout until the ending. I mean, you could just say you liked it. You know, the language comment, I mean, it's your prerogative. It's a review. I guess that's okay. From Joan at Audible, Joan says, a bit too nasty for me. I think there's a good story in here, but the maybe not too ugly for you unnecessary violence was too much for me. Okay, well, Joan, if you don't like a great deal of violence, my books might not be for you. I don't know. Let's call up another one. From Anonymous at Barnes & Noble. Impossible to put this book down. Sigler is an amazing storyteller. Well, I appreciate that, but you could, put a name to it. You don't have to hide if you like my work. It's okay. You can let people know. It's not like a black mark against you or anything like that. Here's one from Kindle customer at Amazon.com. I have never read such profanity-laced garbage. There is no story here. Who can get past the woman torturing a man and the utterly foul language? I only read a third of it, and I could not take it anymore. So that person also doesn't really like bad language or violence or anything like that. So, all right, you know what? You can't win them all. Let's move on to the next one. From K9Crunch at Audible. Reader was great. Story was okay. I don't care for vulgarity, and there was a lot of it. Also, the author is obsessed with making references to male genitalia constantly. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but that's K9Crunch bought the story. K9Crunch is entitled to his or her opinion, and I don't make jokes about male genitalia in my books all day long. That's ridiculous. But anyways, I'll just continue on. From Ocean State Prime at Audible. I have not finished this long, way too long story yet. I'm hoping that everybody dies. The most entertaining aspect of this work is the long list of sex-themed insults delivered by the characters. That is, if you are entertained by such, you will be entertained in that way frequently by this text. Not necessarily sure I agree with that one either, but, appreciate the review and thank you for trying out the book. Here's one from John at Goodreads. I hated this book. I hated almost every single character. I'm pretty sure I hate the author. I mean, I don't know if that's necessary. hate the author, it's a little bit of a visceral reaction. Maybe it picks up a little bit from here. And the story. We have assembled what is apparently the world's most elite scientists, and they all carry on like teenage boys. Maybe the author is a teenage boy. I don't recall the last time I heard so many dick jokes. Last book I read from this guy, for sure. All right, I don't think that this is working out all that well. Think I'm done? Think I'm done having people tell me books full of profanity? I don't tell dick jokes all the time, do I?
You do.
I do?
I mean, and you're right.
Like a lot of dick jokes?
I mean, a lot of dick jokes.
Do I make a lot of sex-themed jokes too?
That's what he said.
Is this why I don't win any awards?